Yo guys, what's up? It's NauZia here, or Steven, and today I'm bringing you a quick tutorial on how to make sick looking text like this one. For this tutorial you will need the text that I did in a earlier tutorial, where you don't really, but I would advise it, or at least follow the guidelines from my last tutorial, so go ahead and check that out if you haven't already. And it's a fairly basic tutorial, to be honest. I only use a couple of textures and flares, but it brings out a really cool effect, as you saw. So in the description there'll be a link to a download page where you can download the the textures and the two flares that I use in here, and well, yeah, you'll need to download those for the tutorial. So open up Photoshop and then open up the NauZia text that you did, or whatever it says. So I'm just going to open it up. There we go. Should load. And I'm just going to center it. That's about center. And what you want to do now is add a new layer and just make it black. Of course, making it below the text layer. So make it black. So you got a black background, and from here what you want to do is open up the file, the folder even, that you would have downloaded, and get one of the textures out of it, the bumpy blue tint wall. Unlock that and just drag it across. It will be extremely large, so you'll need to downsize it. So just going to downsize it so it fits the canvas, and you've already got that. Sorry, no you haven't. You need to place it on top of the text layer and go layer overlay, and you've got that nice grungy text looking text. So yeah, that's not bad. Open up your next texture, which will be a metal gradient, and just double click, do exactly the same, drag it onto this, and you just want to do exact same overlay and just make it the same size as the canvas. Well, that doesn't look too bad, but you can move it around a bit. Just gonna make it a bit smaller. That's not looking too bad, and it gives you that nice gradient look. You can change down the opacity a bit. I'm going to change it to about 93. Yeah, that's alright. And from here you want to apply that and just open the next texture, which will be the regular Jane, whatever it is, that one anyway. And you'll want to apply the same layer type as that. But this time, what I'm gonna do is only place it over a couple of letters to give it that nice looking effect. I don't want to place it over too many letters because, to be honest, I think that it gets a bit repetitive and just looks a bit. I think it looks better over a couple of letters, but it's up to you. You do whatever. But now what you want to do is open up the flare, this star flare type thing, and you just want to place that on any corner of a letter using the layer style of screen, and as you can see it's making it look quite good. Just shrink it down so it's on the corner, and get the rubber tool and make sure the hardness is right down to 0, and just make the brush quite big and go around it. Go around this main circle of the flare. So it's taking me a few attempts. There we go. I'll just leave it as that. There we go. And you can just bring down the opacity a bit, and also change the hue, which is the colour, by going Control U and changing the colour a tad. I'm going to change it to a bit more of a lighter blue. There we go, that's looking better. And may just change the opacity down slightly more, and that's not looking too bad. So now it's looking okay, but it's still not looking like that. So what you want to do is add this brush texture, which I haven't put on the in the pack because I haven't been able to find it. But I'm sure if you've got a brush just like it or similar, it'll work just as well. So I'm gonna choose a light blue, grab the brush and grab the brush that I was using, which is this one right here, and I'm just gonna go over, actually add a new layer, and then I'm just gonna go over the text like so. Now that's looking a lot better, to be honest. But if you can see, because we've gone over all the layers using the brush, you get this blue tinge on the writing. So what you want to do is grab a brush and the hardness right up, actually to about 50%, and just bring the brush size down and just quickly go over the letters so you haven't got that blue tinge to the writing. So just quickly go over it and do it for each letter because it brings out the whiteness again and just makes it look better, neater, tidier. Same thing, to be honest. So just quickly go over that. Today I met an Olympic athlete, forgot her name, but she's a swimmer, doing a event, and yeah, it was a pretty good day, to be honest. Just thought I'd mention that just whilst I'm doing this. So last few bits of the letters. Over the letters, and there you have it. Yeah, so that's looking better now. You haven't got that blue tinge, which immediately to me makes it look a lot better. Which I forgot this bit, which I noticed straight away. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So what you want to do now is, as on this picture, we have these like spiraling flare type things wrapping around the text. Well, trying to give that effect of wrapping around the text. So you just want to open up that flare, which is here, and you just want to insert it to the document. Just want to go layer screen, and increase the size. So yeah, just increase the size. Sorry about that. My dad and my mum interrupted this, so I didn't want to interrupt the tutorial. Anyway, straight back to it. Just increase the size of this, so it sits around the text, not like that. To be honest, that's not looking at all bad. Just move it slightly, maybe a tad up. That's good. Just like that. And what you want to do is just get the rubber and apply, and then just get the rubber and change the hardness right down to 0 and get a quite large rubber and just go around it. But what you want to do is these type flares, these flare types bit, you want to leave a like gap, not a gap, like some of the blue glow around it, so it looks as if it's glowing. So, and just get rid of this excess stuff here. There we go. That's looking quite good. But if you want it wrapping around the text, of course it doesn't look like it's wrapping around the text at the moment. So what you want to do is lower the rubber down and just get rid of this on the writing, so it looks like it's going underneath the text. And then you just want to leave that one like it is. Maybe remove a bit on the Z, but it looks pretty good, to be honest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few more brush strokes to this. To bring it out a bit more. And I'm not going to bother with the moving. Well, I might do a bit. Just quickly remove the blue tinge again. But yeah, that's not looking too bad now. But it's still not the same as this. What I'm going to do now is do this bit here, which is like the text highlights type bit. So what you want to do is go onto the pen tool and just select where you want it to start and end, and just make it bend round like so. And then what you want to do is go onto the brush and make sure it's how you want it. So you want it on about size 4, hardness 100, and then you just want to go onto the pen tool again and just go stroke path, simulate pressure, and put brush, and then delete the path. Once on that, sorry about that, create a new layer. Before you do that, I did that in the last time I tried this tutorial, and then do what I did, and then double click on that, and I've got the style saved, which is a outer glow of a light blue, opacity 73%, spread 4%, size 16 pixels, range 50%. And what you can also add is a drop shadow, and what you want to do is just bring the size. You want to put the blend mode on normal and just bring the size, where is it, spread right up, of course making it a light blue, bring the spread right up and the opacity down. There, that's alright. 49% and the size. Sorry, getting mixed up to like 215 max, and it gives you that nice glowing effect. And I just cancelled that, so I'm going to quickly do it. I hate when you do that. You just do it and you cancel it. Does my head in. Change it to a light blue. Normal. There we go. Delete the paths, and then what you want to do is to give it that nice like it's drawing the line sort of. You just want to get the rubber first and make sure the hardness is on 0% and just rub out this end bit of the line so it looks like it's fading out. And you just want to grab that flare, large flare, and just shrink it down and place it on the end of the line. So screen, bring it right down. Put it on the end of the line and just go round it with the rubber tool. And there you go. It looks sort of like it's building the line. And it's the same thing with this bottom line here. Just go under it with the pen tool. Once again on a new layer. I won't make that mistake again. Just there. And stroke path, brush, okay, delete, same style, drop shadow, normal, size 250, but 20%, light blue, and there you have it. That should be alright. Now, I've added these like sparkle effects on the end, so it looks like it's creating sparkles, which I just found on the internet, which I have not saved in my file. So let me just quickly get it. I just type sparkles, images, and I got this one. Copy the image in, paste, and just go screen, move it down, and you just want to get the rubber tool and just rub out part of it. And just change the opacity down. And there you have it. I'm just going to end it really quick. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and ask for what you'd like to see more. This is Comply, NauZia, and I'm out. Peace.